Hello, everyone. Hope you guys are doing great. Welcome to our comprehensive social marketing plan on fighting obesity. My team and I have an exciting presentation for you guys. But before that, let us introduce ourselves.
Hello everyone, my name is Soham Naik.
Hi everyone, my name is Namya Sehgal.
Hello everyone, my name is Naman Agarwal.
Hello everyone, my name is Nandapreni Akshaj.
Hello everyone, my name is Lav Narayan Devedi.
Hello everybody, I'm Siddharth.
Hello everyone, I'm Madhvesh Vishwakarma.
And I'm Madhura Datta, the team leader. Let me tell you briefly about our project and its significance. Obesity is a complex disease involving excess amounts of body fat. It is a medical problem that can increase the risks of facing other health issues like diabetes, high blood pressure, and even certain types of cancer. Nancy Lee considers obesity as a health related behavior that social marketing can impact. Keeping this in mind, the aim of this project is to spread awareness about the importance of proper nutrition and diet among school going students to promote a healthy lifestyle, thereby bringing down obesity rates of the country. Our brand, UFit, is a fitness brand with a range of different fitness equipments and products. We aim to realize our mission to make India more health conscious by providing a school level intervention to bring about a desired change in behavior. So, without further ado, let's jump into the social marketing plan.
So let's begin. The step one, the background, purpose, and focus. So moving on to background. So obesity is a complex disease involving the excess of body fat, and its trend has been increasing since a decade and has become one of the major issues in India and also around the world. So there are some statistics regarding the obesity in India. So Punjab has been seen as one of the most obese state in India, and it has the highest obese percentage, that is 40%. The diabetic percentage of Punjab is 14%, which is 5 percentage higher than the national diabetic percentage, which is 9%. And according to a survey conducted, 12.24 percentage of boys and 14.31 percentage of girls were overweight. 5.92 percentage of boys and 6.27 percentage of girls were obese. The prevalence of overweight and obesity among the affluent school-going children in Punjab is higher than many of the developed countries. And according to a survey conducted by National Family Health Survey, the population around in the age group of 15 to 49, 17.5% of the population has been seen to have a slightly above hypertension, which is a side effect of obesity, and 26% of the population has been seen to be obese and 8.7 as diabetic. So let's move on to the purpose. So the purpose of our social marketing plan is basically to bring a product to which would create awareness among the people to lead a healthy lifestyle and to bring down the rates of obesity.
Coming to the focus of our project, so distribution of customized exercise planners and diet charts among school going kids in Punjab, because we are targeting to Punjab only. So bring down their obesity rates and promote a healthy lifestyle. This all are the focus of our project.
So now coming to step two, that is environmental and situation analysis. So we conducted a research with stratified analysis on subgroups such as gender, age, race, ethnicity, or socioeconomic status. So this helped us to learn how different groups may respond differently to the same intervention and help tailor future interventions to maximize the benefits. Yeah. So while we were analyzing microenvironment, we had considered most of our findings to be backed up by government authorities. We are also positive that our school collaborations will be sponsored by the school itself, and the rest of the miscellaneous funding would be covered by UFIT's revenue. So our team consists of some people who have fought and defeated obesity, and they would be well competent for consultancy purposes.
While analyzing macro environment, we have chosen the state in India as to be Punjab because while we researched through our research, it was very clear and that indicated that Punjab has the highest number of obese people, including children. Among children, that's what our topic is. And Punjab government and school authorities, well, they're eager and willing to cooperate with programs such as ours to fight this social issue. Coming to strengths and weaknesses, The our UFIT program, I would like to add strengths by saying that we are providing healthy diet planners, and so that will help kids in understanding the importance of everyday food. Or not only this, but involvement in sports and physical activities not only helps in reduce obesity, of course, but also has an impact on their state of mind, acceptance in defeat, sportsmanship, and in short, being a better human being. Coming to weaknesses, encouraging children for a healthy lifestyle by parents and teachers can be a tedious task, and it's a long commitment. Well, some of the children might not be willing to cooperate on few levels and might disagree on what is being taught to them.
So now coming to opportunities, we have a huge opportunity to collaborate with schools since we can reach a large number of population in a short span of time through schools. So another opportunity would be to integrate health education in the school curriculum itself. Like it's quite important that students know what obesity is and how important it is to stay fit, right? So another opportunity would be to partner with vendors of healthy food. So in that way, we can provide a healthy food at a cheap rate and make some revenue out of it. Now, coming to threats, one such threat is lack of physical activities in school curriculum. Right now, many of the schools do not have any physical activities included in the school curriculum itself. So, like most of the importance given to education itself. Another threat would be popularity and demand for fast food in the school-going children. Like with the advent of technology, most of the brands are going digital now, fast food brands, and they leave a huge impact on the minds of children. So that would be another threat. Yeah.
Okay, so moving on to step three, which is segmentation and targeting. So I'll be talking about the segmentation. For segmentation, we've considered two variables. The first variable is geography. So we've considered two different segments, Punjab and Uttar Pradesh, and both have been evaluated using Anderson's 9 criteria. So over here, we've just shown the numerical data that was available in the form of a bar graph. So based on the problem incidence, the problem severity, and the general responsiveness of the people towards this issue, we felt that Punjab was the better choice for geographic segmentation. The second variable that we considered was age. So we felt that this would give us information about how we would reach our target audience later on in our marketing plan. So we considered two segments. One is the 15 to 18 age group, and the other is the older than 40 age group. So even though problem incidence is greater in the older than 40 age group, we felt that other factors like responsiveness, defenselessness, and reachability favored the children age group more. So we've gone with that segment in Punjab. So a detailed analysis of the evaluation of the segments is given in the marketing plan itself. Moving on to targeting.
Let's move on to targeting now. Market specialization would be the most optimal way to target our audience that consists of children who attend primary, middle, and high schools. We'll be serving our target audience with diet charts and exercise routines for now. Moving on. After achieving a break even point, we can expand our business by creating more product lines like gym equipments and calorie deficit food products, thus transitioning into a selective specialization pattern. This will help our target market become healthier in their most comfortable way.
Now coming to the step 4, that is behavioral objectives and goals. So I'll be taking up the objectives. So we have classified objectives into three parts according to the McKenzie-More criteria. The first is behavioral. So basically we will try to create awareness among the school going population in Punjab about obesity and make the students follow the exercise routines and have a healthy diet. So next is the knowledge. So according to a survey of school-going children in Punjab, 12.24% boys and 14.31% of girls were overweight. So with this data, we are trying to convey that obesity is a serious problem and has to be dealt with immediately. Now, coming to the last classification, that is the belief. So, we believe that following extreme diet plans like the keto diet is not good for children as it can cause nutrition deficiency. So, children can prevent obesity and stay healthy by avoiding junk food, having home cooked healthy food, and by exercising or by performing physical activities.
Moving on to the SMART goals, weak goal here would be to reduce the obesity cases among the school-going children. To make the goal more precise and concise, we are going to follow the SMART goal objectives. So, SMART, talking about the specific goal. A specific goal would be to provide students an exercise schedule and an explicit and balanced diet chart to maintain a healthy lifestyle. The goal also needs to be measurable. To make the goals measurable, we are going to conduct the surveys in the sense that we are going to take measurements for the height and weight of the students, and based on the height and weight measurements that we have stored in the databases, we will be calculating the body mass index. The goal should be attainable in the sense that the goal, it can be with the help of a highly specialized team that we have employed. We plan to attain the goal within a time span of 1 to 1.5 years. The goal also needs to be relevant, as mentioned earlier by my teammates. Once this plan works out for schools in Punjab, it will give us confidence to extend it on a larger scale and also target a few more states. And talking about the time bound goal, the goal would be completed within 1 to 1.5 years from the time of implementation.
Yeah. So coming to the barrier, benefits, and competition, that is step 5. So coming to barriers, our target audience may face physical, psychological skills or knowledge-based barriers to achieve the desired behavior. So starting with physical barriers. So lack of physical activities in the curriculum of school-going children could be a physical barrier. Children might not even have the required resources to stay healthy, like diet planners, diet counselors, which can be another physical barrier. On psychological barriers, one barrier could be giving a fast food, because I guess most of the children in the teenage love to have fast food, and giving up that for the food fitness program would be another challenge. Another would be encouraging children to adopt a healthier lifestyle, because it could be a tedious task and they might not even be willing to cooperate on a few levels and might disagree on what is being taught to them. Now, coming to knowledge barriers, children might not be aware about unhealthy eating habits that can lead to obesity. So, if it's possible, we should, make them knowledgeable about obesity and its impact on the body. Educating them about the severity of obesity is quite necessary. Now, skill barriers. Children might not even know about various physical activities that can help them stay fit. Even if they want to, might exercise, like if they want to do exercise, they might not know the apt exercises, for staying fit. So now coming to benefits, there are various benefits that the target audience might achieve once they adopt the desired behavior. One such is having reduced chances of getting obesity-related diseases like type 2 diabetes and cholesterol levels at an early age. Reducing obesity can improve the immune system of the body, which in fact can tackle more diseases. It can also result in a better sleep cycle and a balanced mood, which is quite important for school-going children. Uh, it is observed that it can also result in increase in concentration levels and energy that will them help in focus on the goals. Another would be that participating in physical activities in school will help develop sportsmanship and social skills too.
Yes, now coming to the competition, our target audience can be demotivated or unwilling to follow the desired behavior. So, I'd like to discuss major competing alternate behaviors. First, children may not follow the prescribed diet planners as it doesn't suit their tastes. Next, the children may switch to fast food as it is easily accessible and quite popular. Then, children can also have differences with the diet counselor regarding the diets, and also they may find it tedious to follow regular exercise routines. So by not following the desired behavior, children will be happy that they are not tiring themselves and having the food of their own choice, but taking into consideration that this behavior would be very harmful and have negative impacts on their health. Now, coming to influential others, there are various factors which enable the target audience to get motivated and follow the desired behavior. So, relative to the desired behavior, a target audience looks up to famous sports personalities and famous celebrities who promote fitness and encourage people to have a healthy and a fit lifestyle through TV ads or through social media platforms. So, a target audience follows these influencers and listens to their message, and they surely get motivated enough to exercise daily and have a healthy diet.
So now let's talk about positioning. To craft our positioning statement, let's first specify the following: our target audience, desired behavior, set of benefits, and competition. Amalgamating these, we get the positioning statement that we see in the next slide. Here we are going for a benefit focused and behavior focused positioning by including both the benefits of the following, the desired behavior, and suggesting what behavioral changes need to be undergone. We can successfully lure the target audience into taking action and change their behavior for good.
All right, so now we'll be moving on to the marketing mix, which is a very important part of the marketing plan. So this is where we will be talking about the 4 P's of marketing. So next slide, please. Yeah, so product. So what we're essentially selling is a healthy and active lifestyle, and which is free of obesity. So though it may seem very simple, the product we're selling will actually save our consumer many trips to the hospital in the future. So on the whole, it actually makes a huge impact. So moving on to the actual product. So the actual product that we are working on is basically a sports program that has been developed by UFIT with consultations with various sports personalities, nutritionists, and educationalists as well. So we have developed sports program and we've categorized them based on the age groups of the students. So the first program that I will be talking about is the UFIT Level O. So this is for students from class 1 to class 5, and it consists of 10 modules. So the contents of these modules would be exercises that are scientifically approved and drills that are being performed at like top level fitness institutions across the world. And it would also give students information about nutrition and what they need for that age. So each class will have one module per term. So they'll have 2 modules in 1 year. So class 1 to class 5 will have 10 modules totally. And now moving on to the next uh, program. So the second program is an upgrade from the previous program, and it is called UFIT Level Up. And this is for middle school students. So it's for students from class 6 to class 8. And again, this consists of 6 modules. So the major difference between UFIT Level O and UFIT Level Up would be the intensity of the drills that are being taught in the program. So depending on the age, the drills will also get harder and harder. And another option available in UFIT Level Up is that the students get to specialize in a particular sport that they want. So UFIT Level O would be common for the entire group, while UFIT Level Up gives the student an option to choose what sport he wants to specialize in. And we will be providing the equipment for that as well, which I will be explaining in the very next section. So yeah, so this is our augmented product. So as we can see, we will be needing cones, agility ladders, pace markers, medicine ball, resistance band, and a lot of other equipment. And all of this will be manufactured and produced by our brand UFIT itself. So the students will essentially be getting all of this will be getting to use all of this at a discounted price. And apart from all the products, we will also be providing an instructor to help everybody with the modules. So this instructor will be trained by the professionals at UFIT, and he would also have a sports degree. So that's all about the product that we're offering.
Coming to the price in the marketing mix. So our target audience doesn't need to pay anything directly in monetary terms, as UFIT will be directly collaborating with the schools to provide the fitness program to the school-going children. What would be happening here is that a nominal fee would be charged from the students in the fee structure itself. So once the fees are levied, all the monetary expenses will be bared by the school itself. So, like coming to monetary incentives for our target audience. So, UFIT can provide monetary incentives to the school we collaborate with, and these monetary benefits will directly benefit our target audience. We would be providing the schools the required equipment for the fitness programs at a discounted rate from the market price, and this would be one such monetary incentive. Now, coming to monetary disincentives for the target audience, the schools, if the equipments that we provide, if they are returned damaged, so we can levy a fee from the school itself, and this should be mentioned during the collaboration itself. Now, coming to non-monetary incentives for the target audience. So UFIT will be providing certain non-monetary benefits to our target audience. One such incentive could be recognition for completing the fitness program. Since completing the fitness program itself is a big accomplishment, therefore a certificate will be provided by UFIT to all the students who complete the fitness program. And we would also ask the schools to felicitate all the students who completed the fitness program once the term ends. By doing this, we'll also encourage a lot of children, who weren't a part of this fitness program, so that they can, see their peers and be motivated to be a part of it. Another, now coming to non-monetary disincentives for the target audience. So, being a part of UFIT's fitness program could result in some non-monetary disincentives for the target audience. One would be reduced intake of fast foods in their diets. Fast food chains have a deep influence on the eating habits of school-going children. So, it could be quite difficult for children to give up fast food and take up a healthy diet. It could also be difficult for our target audience to adapt to diet planners, as many children might be doing it for the first time in their whole life. So, they might perceive this as a disincentive.
Now, coming to the next marketing mix, that is place, we are actually targeting schools where the target audience will perform the desired behavior, acquire related goods, and receive associated service. Now, I'd like to discuss the place strategy. First is making location closer. So the major reason to target school is that we will be able to address a large number of students at one time, and also the students will be more disciplined if following the diet plans and exercising routines are made a part of the school curriculum rather than leaving it on the student to follow the plan as per their own time. Next is extend hours. So a team of instructors will be available in the school during and after the school hours so as to discuss the issues or the concerns of students regarding their health. Third is be at the point of decision making. So BMI measurements of the students will be regularly monitored, and it will be ensured that the students are having a healthy diet and exercising regularly. Next is making the location more appealing. So we'll be actually putting up posters, wall graffiti, and motivation quotes, which will be used so as to motivate the students and so that they can follow the desired behavior. And this will also make the location more appealing. Now, overcoming the psychological barriers associated with the place. So, there should not be any food courts or fast food joints nearby the school, and also the issues and the problems of students should be properly addressed so that they don't have any concerns regarding the plan. Next, be more accessible than the competition. So, the school canteens, which will be in the schools, will only serve healthy foods to the students. Now make access to competition more difficult or unpleasant. So action will be taken against the students by the authorities who are found having fast foods, and the school should discourage the opening of fast food joints in their vicinity. The next is be where your target audience shops or hangs out. So we'll stick posters and distribute pamphlets to the students where the students hang out regularly, like playgrounds or auditorium or assembly ground. The last is working with existing distribution channels. So we'll work with schools and provide them with the required equipments and planners that are to be distributed among the children.
So let's move on to promotion. Under promotion, we have key messages we want our campaign to communicate to our target audience, messengers who will deliver those messages, creative strategies like logos and taglines, and the communication channels for message propagation. The prime objective of our campaign is to be able to help people successfully fight off obesity. So, the key message that we want to be propagated through our campaign is that fighting against obesity doesn't have to be difficult, and that if people can follow some basic exercise routines and have home cooked meals, they would be able to lose weight. And losing weight comes with extra perks as it diminishes the risk of heart diseases, diabetes, and gives an extra confidence boost to people. This can be best described using the McKinsey-Moore criteria as follows. For our behavioral objectives, we want the school going population in Punjab to exercise and eat healthy home cooked meals daily in order to maintain a healthy lifestyle and spread awareness about obesity. Moving on to knowledge objectives, statistical reports have suggested that more than 5% of people in Punjab die due to cardiovascular diseases. Nearly 40% of people are suffering from obesity in Punjab, which is currently higher than any other Indian state. The information that you can see here is from a survey of school going children in Punjab that looks quite scary. For our belief objectives, we want our target audience to know that fads like low carb keto diet are just that, fads. People want to lose weight fast and therefore try to practice such dietary habits, but instead of making an obese person lose weight in a healthy manner, these type of diets deplete nutrients from their body and cause severe health problems like kidney and liver failure. Next, we'll move on to messengers. For campaign endorsers, we can approach celebrities who have fought obesity, who would be best suited to endorse this campaign as they provide the audience with a live example. We can also make a video montage of people who have had previously been obese and are now healthy with the help of our UFIT program, tell their stories and describe their journey, struggles, and provide an inspiration to people and encourage the target audience to take UFIT's help. Moving on to creative strategies, this is how our logo looks like. We have approached the logo design in a minimalistic manner that speaks directly to our target audience. Our tagline, "We care for you," adds a good degree of personal touch. Next, we have communication channels. So, our primary communication channel would be digital pamphlets. These digital pamphlets can be circulated among school children so that they can have complete information about the initiative and take help from UFIT. We would also be conducting flash mobs and spontaneous dramas that would spread awareness about the ills of obesity in the schools that we would be integrating with.
So coming to the step 8, evaluation plan. So in this step, what is the purpose of the evaluation we have? So the purpose of this evaluation is to understand the progress that the student are making towards a healthy and fit lifestyle. So measuring the BMI would help us classify the students as underweight, overweight, healthy, and obese. And then coming to the evaluation part, so what we are going, like why we are going to evaluating this, all the like BMI, body mass index of this. And so the evaluation is conducted for the benefits of students. So the results of this evaluation will be presented to the nutritionalist, who will be devising the plans for the students, like diet plans and uh, physical activity plans. The inputs required for the measurement will be the time that our staff would have to give to take individual height and weight measurements of the students, which is very important for the body mass index of the, like measuring the body mass index of a person. And outputs, monthly events and seminars would be conducted during the campaigns. That are the outputs which we are going to measure. So and what are the outcomes we are going to measure? The outcomes of these seminars or events would be the that students would find motivation to overcome obesity. What are the impacts? The progress that the students have made will be the open to them. That are the like that impact is very important. Then this will help them to understand the growth that they have made in reducing their weight and taking a step towards a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah, so moving on, taking the evaluation plan further, we plan to send a team to visit the schools and collect the data about the height and weight of the students, as mentioned by Madhavesh. And this data will be stored in our database, and it will be used to calculate the body mass index, that is the BMI of the students. And based on this results that we obtain, our team of highly specialized nutritionists will be devising a plan for students to tackle obesity. So as you can see, as you can see, we can classify the student as underweight, healthy, overweight, or obese. And these measurements for the BMI, it will be taken on a monthly basis during the campaign. Even though the measurements are taken monthly, the daily progress of the students will be monitored and seen to it that they are following the routine as required. So the cost required for taking these measurements would be minimal, as the plans would be devised by checking a database or records for the student height and weight measurements, and the detailed plan for this cost would be given by Namya in the step 9, which is budget.
Step 9 would be budget. So the budget that we have, that we have discussed here would be covering all the possible monetary costs. Starting by which our organization, that is UFIT, we will be charging a certain amount of money from children, from school children, for participating in our fitness program. Since all the costs need to be covered, we will be charging the children for an amount of 4 rupees 450 per child. UFIT will be conducting and organizing workshops which will include all the sports and physical education necessary equipments. The price of these equipments are as shown as your screen. Some of them would be 6-inch stacking cones that would be set of 24 rupees 600, space markers, medicine balls, as well as sports specific equipments that includes basketballs, footballs, volleyballs, table tennis rackets, as well as badminton rackets. Apart from all these equipments, we will be providing exercise charts and routine plans to every student who has enrolled in our program. The cost of preparing and printing these will be for exercise charts and diet plans would be rupees 200 each. To give you a summary of the total costs involved, the total amount to be shared in organizing and implementing these programs is around rupees 26,700 for 50 children. So all the costs, like the cost that has been taken per person, is calculated and analyzed accordingly.
So now let's move on to the implementation part. So we have an implementation plan divided into 10 phases. The phase 1, the phase organized by target audience. In the phase 1, we would be trying to encourage the schools to organize obesity awareness seminars or talks. In the phase 2, we would be developing the recognition certification program for the students to get them attracted towards our campaign. The phase is organized by geographic area. In the phase 1, we would be piloting our campaign into the state of Punjab, and in phase 2, we would be moving to other states of the country to have a national presence. Organized by objectives. In the phase 1, our main objective is to create awareness about the obesity and its ill effects. In the phase 2, we would be working upon to reduce the obesity rates in the society. Organized by goals. In phase 1, we have a goal to reduce the obesity to 39% by mid 2028, and in the phase 2 to 37.5% by 2038. Organized by the state of change. In phase 1, we encourage the schools to inculcate our campaign into their curricula, and in the phase 2, we would be encouraging parents to lead a healthy lifestyle even at home, because they understand the value of a balanced diet and the healthy lifestyle. And in the phase 3, we would try to encourage students to go for a better or a healthier option instead of going for an unhealthy lifestyle, by taking proper sleep and enrolling into a campaign to get a obese free life. Organized by introduction or enhancement of services. In the phase 1, we would provide a free consultation to the dietitians through schools, and in the phase 2, we would provide a proper check on the progress of the students through the BMI, the height and weight, and other factors. The media channels. In the phase 1, we would be publicizing through the videos or posters to social media handles, and in the phase 2, our staff would personally go to schools and other institutions to pitch about our ideas. The sustainability. So to sustain the students enrolled in our campaign, we are providing them with certifications and or asking the schools to facilitate the students participating in our campaign. And also we are providing with them with the healthier option of fruit juices and fruit salads in the school canteen at the subsidized rates, and also asking the schools not to not to allow the junk food joints to set up in the vicinity of the schools, thus increasing the barriers of the competing behavior of leading an unhealthy lifestyle. Next slide. So this is the social marketing implementation plan. The key activities, the responsibility of the lead, the timing at which they will be implemented, and the total budget allocated for each and every activity.
So that was our social marketing plan to fight obesity. We hope you liked it. Let us know in the comment section. Thank you.